Oh, say does that.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
And now the Lakers starting group. On the block, it's Vanderbilt and Davis. Austin Reeves out there with MP. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. Now here's Mills. 6 to shoot. Kessler a screen on MP. Mills can't hit. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle.
Yeah, look, it's really hard to win a game being one-dimensional. It can be done, but it doesn't happen very often.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, look, you know Markkanen has this kind of range. That defense has got to get out on him.
MP looking around. Pass to Davis. Lakers passing it around. And it's Hachimura in the corner. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Shoots it up. They get it again. Reeves outside. Now here's Vanderbilt. Here's MP. Yep, it counts.
Extra effort goes the way of MP for the score.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Now, here's MP. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket.
Oh, great effort on the boards. AD playing hard.
The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Markkanen. Sexton for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Reeves finds MP. That one falls.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Pass to Hendricks. Here's Mills. No good with the triple. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Now, here's MP. He's as potent an offensive player as you're going to find in this league. He averages almost 30 points a game.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. And Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. And we thank you for your report. 1:12 left to play in the first quarter. Here's MP. And the layup's good off the glass. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Outside, Sexton. Launches it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and they won their last game against this squad, and it was about the hot shooting on display.
Now, here's MP. Reeves in the corner. Hachimura kicks to Vanderbilt. MP against Kessler. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Jazz trail by 8. There's 18 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Up top, Mills. Covered by MP. Mills. Good defense by MP. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. Collier out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Eubanks in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Now, here's Markkanen. Clarkson looking for an opening. Over MP. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Clarkson.
Yeah, the mid-range is the sweet spot for Clarkson. He does a lot of damage from there.
MP against Clarkson. Here's MP. MP converting the tough bucket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And for the Jazz, the last few seasons, Coach, have been a period of rebuilding.
Yeah, it has, Kevin. You know they acquired a lot of draft capital when they traded Gobert and Mitchell. And they've since drafted a lot of young talent and still have plenty of picks to work with.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Jazz passing it around. Outside Collins. For 3. Utah the rebound. Here's Sensabaugh. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Lakers leading by 10. Here's MP. Another miss by MP. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Collins. Here's Sensabaugh. Back to Collins. Outside, Markkanen. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Another miss by Utah.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. And Coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Some changes for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Christian Wood. And Rui Hachimura subbed in for Christie. Now, here's Sexton. Nothing on the board. Count it.
Well, Markkanen keeps the defense off balance with the quick trigger.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. They gain 2 of 4 straight on the road. And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster's different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little...
Oh, it's a highlight reel still being put together by MP.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Markkanen looking it over. Back to Sexton. Beyond the arc. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Davis sets a screen. Here comes MP. Kessler with the rebound. Jazz trail by 11. Pass to Mills. Here's Hendricks. Vanderbilt defending. Mills with it. MP's there. Shot's good by Mills. Mills has got 5 now.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Here's MP. MP gets the job done inside.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Markkanen with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
Yeah, and you can't overlook the 4 steals he added. Those were some major momentum swings.
Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Markkanen's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Jazz. And so we wrap up the first half. Lakers lead by 8. From Delta Center. Back in a moment.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree. And next up, and that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. On the block, it's Vanderbilt and Davis. Austin Reeves out there with MP. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 slot. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. The drive by MP. That shot is no good. His 5th miss now in 12 tries. After bursting onto the scene as a rookie, Coach Van Gundy, expectations certainly increased for Walker Kessler.
Yeah, and Kevin, I think he's handled those expectations well. He knows who he is. He's first and foremost a defensive rim protector and a rebounder. He's a rim runner on offense. He's a pick and roll guy. And he knows that he's got to continue to grow in the other areas.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
.90 seconds now into the second half. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Hendricks. Fires the 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. MP outside. To the inside, over Kessler, and Davis can't get it to go.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Mills with it. Here's Hendricks. Still yet to score, and good that time.
Well, Markkanen is just such an effective scorer. He makes the most of his opportunities.
Here's MP. Oh, MP staying with it through the contact.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Pass to Kessler. Outside, Markkanen. And the 3 off target.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 for that department.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. Markkanen missing again.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
And here's Mills from the arc. Reeves with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 10. MP outside. Pass to Reeves. Vanderbilt kicks to Hachimura. MP outside. Clock at 6. Back to Vanderbilt. MP finds Vanderbilt. And another basket for the Lakers.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Markkanen. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Now here's Mills, covered by MP. Pass to Hendricks. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Here's Mills, and Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
Vanderbilt the pass to MP. Driving in, and the dunk by MP.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And here's Clarkson. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. That one goes in.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Lakers ahead. They finish off the third quarter on a 14-4 run. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's Sensabaugh in at shooting guard. That's the group right now for Utah. Man, we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin. Well, what you love about Jordan Clarkson, it doesn't matter if he's starting or coming off the bench, he provides a real scoring punch.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Lakers?
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Look, you got to keep marking it out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You got to love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
You look at Reeves. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities on All-Star Weekend. But, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Some changes for the Lakers. Hachimura is checked in for Christie, and it's Austin Reeves in for Gabe Vincent. Vanderbilt with the screen. And here's MP for 3. And it's Utah with the rebound. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Free throw good, Sexton. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff mix. And with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
Shams, we really appreciate the update. We know how detailed you are. Thanks so much. Here's Sexton. The teardrop falls in.
Some very clever ball handling from Sexton, getting himself some room to work with.
Here's MP. Count that one. MP's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Hendricks. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
There's 1:59 left to play here in the fourth. Reeves against Sexton. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Hendricks. Sinks the triple.
A team player through and through. Get open, and Sexton will send the ball your way.
On the wing, MP. Vanderbilt setting the pick for MP. Here he goes. Bucket is good. MP's got 37.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Los Angeles.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
And that one's good. MP.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
Markkanen inside the line. The Jazz with another miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Markkanen against MP. Floats one. Markkanen with the block.
Well, that's a great job by Markkanen. Using his 7-foot frame. You forget how long he is.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Mills. Here's MP. Pass to Christie. Floats it up for Davis. And finished off by Davis.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
From downtown, and that's good from Sexton on the assist by Mills. And the dunk by Vanderbilt. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg.
Great win tonight, MP.